Hi, I'm Bob with Wolfe Ridge. Guys, today I am back in the snowy wood yard. We're getting our first snow today, it looks like. Behind me, there's serial number 11. But that's not what this video is about. This video is going to give you a walk around and overview of our new IC-16 Infeed Conveyor Hopper. I know there may be some curiosity, so I'm going to show you guys serial number 11 here. Just do a quick walk around. This was trading back in last year. And now we're using it as a shop machine. Guys around the shop are taking her home and using it if they need something to split. We did a few upgrades on it. Put some the bronze self-lube slides on it. Just has a fixed four-way welded in place. Still got the old school two-piece log lift, but still looking really good. For the actual subject matter of this video, our IC-16 Infeed Conveyor Hopper. 16 foot long. You can put full rounds in this thing. You can put split firewood in this thing. Probably put some other stuff in it too. Our original design had powder coated paddles, but we're going to be using these zinc plated paddles instead. You can see we got nice roller chain, double roller chain going on there. This has got pallet four pockets on it. Pretty easy to move with skid steer, maybe a bigger tractor, forklift. Look down the trough from this side. Got this 28 Pro here hooked up to it. Just warming up. It's a little chilly today. It's probably mid-30s. Snow is sticking around a little bit, but. And a look from the operator's position. So what we've got going on here is, this is the IC-16 itself, and then what we have here is a slide-on transition plate. And the way that this works is, like, this machine already, this has a log lift on it, and you can see the log lift is in the down position. And this piece just kind of nests over the existing log lift bolts. So it'll work on a lot of different Wolfe Ridge splitters. I'm not sure what the break is going to be, but if you have the log lift bolts that stick out and have a little bit of a shoulder showing, if you have an older model, you can remove these bolts and put longer ones in. And it doesn't matter if that shoulder sticks out a little further, it'll make room then to put this plate on. This plate is an option, so you don't necessarily need it if you don't want it, but it does give you a little bit of breathing room, and it makes this nest up there pretty nicely. So how does it hook up to your splitter? Well, this has a 500cc hydraulic pump on it, and we've got an adjustable flow control right here. And then these two hoses are included with the IC-16. It's important to note that the hoses do not have quick couplers on the end of them. They are just threaded. So in this case, we just took the hoses off of the log lift and we threaded the IC-16 into those hoses. So right now the log lift will not work on this machine, but the log lift lever will move the IC-16 forward and backwards. We do have an optional quick coupler set. You would get 6 quick couplers, and that's listed on the website as well. All right, so I'm gonna fire up this 28 Pro, and I'm gonna have Nick run the log lift lever as we demonstrate how the IC-16 works. So like I said, the log lift lever is going to move those chains back and forth. You can see that's moving at a pretty good clip, and I think I'd be able to slow this down a little bit if I wanted to. Nice. He didn't even spill one. This is a brand new splitter that's going to Hartville Hardware, so we're not going to split anything with it, but we are going to show you how this thing works. So have him run that log lift lever now. There we go, guys. So you can see once he gets to this part right here, you could use a pickaroon, or we do have height adjustability here, so we could raise that up just a touch and have this kind of go over a hump there before it gets to that table. But that looks good. And we have removable panels that are included. They're just off right now for this video, but there's an included panel that'll go on this side and that side. And we don't have the optional backsplash or overflow side on here yet, but we are offering an overflow side. You can see the bolt holes in each side of this trough, so you can put that on either side. We don't really want it on both sides because I think this will get overloaded, but if you have it on one side here, then when he was coming in here with the skid steer, he could have dumped it a little bit more aggressively, and you know, the logs would hit that overflow and go down into the trough. We still got room for a bunch more logs in here. What do you think? You want to grab some more and throw them in? We do have swivel feet on these legs now too, so if you do want to run this thing at an angle, like we could pick up this end one set of holes and we could go down a set of holes over here, and then you could almost buck rounds into this thing. So Nick's taking the skid steer over to get another scoop of rounds. Just a couple. Now, if I was a nicer guy, I could have started this thing up and I could have advanced down that way. But we wanted to get this thing really kind of loaded and show it in action here. Again, this is running off of the log lift circuit on our standard 28 Pro log splitter. So this is the standard 28 Pro. No electric start, no auto cycle. You do need to have a log lift circuit in order to run the IC-16. All right, Nick just started the machine back up. We got her pretty full. I think there's room for some more in here yet, but you can see, no problem moving it. Hey, wait. You can even put them back on the ground if you want. We've got a fair amount of rounds in here. Keep a guy busy for a little while on the splitter. The legs that are closest to the machine, basically we're going to drop those down the next set of holes, effectively making this a longer distance, and then these ones we're going to push up in to the next set of holes and make this a shorter distance. So we got kind of a angled ramp. Won't be much of a ramp, but it should be a little bit of one, and then we'll see how this thing performs with that. My thought process here with lifting this end was so that the log would kind of fall onto the table rather than having to crawl over that lip. So let's see what we got now. You can tell there's a little bit of a ramp going on here. And shouldn't be an issue at all for it to climb there. Now, this hopper is right at waist height. This top ledge right here. Look at that. Nice. So we tested the IC-16 with a hopper basically full of mixed hardwood. I don't know, some of this is oak. I don't know what the most of it is. Some of it's rotten, some of it's punky, but there is a lot of weight there. You can see when the JCB went to pick this up, he had to throttle it up to get it to pick up, and that's got a pretty big weight capacity on it. So now that we got this little bit of an angle going here, they tipped right on to the staging table there. And I think even if Nick was saying we could go up another set of holes here, and that would help it even more, get a little bit of a gravity and a drop onto that staging table. So the IC-16 is live on the Wolfe website now with all the pricing and all the options listed. We do have these in production. I think right now there's probably 5 or 6 that are getting ready to ship out from orders that were placed at the Paul Bunyan Show. If you'd like more information on this or any of the Wolfe product offerings, please visit the website, www.wolferidgemfg.com. You can give us a call or send us an email. I'll make sure to put those links in the description. I want to thank you guys for watching. As always, thank you for the support. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on what's next at Wolfe Ridge.